This isn't just another skyscraper, it's a bold statement in the middle of Manhattan. A tower so thin and exclusive, it's been called everything from a modern marvel to an urban mistake. 262 Fifth Avenue isn't just changing the skyline, it's blocking it. With only 26 ultra-luxury condos in a city desperate for affordable housing, this building is being hailed by the wealthy and hated by the locals. Some say it's architectural progress. Others say it's a symbol of everything wrong with modern development: inequality, exclusivity, and disregard for heritage. And it doesn't stop there. The tower is stealing views of the Empire State Building, triggering outrage from New Yorkers and tourists alike. So how did this controversial tower get approved? Who's behind it? And why are critics calling it the most arrogant building in New York? In this video, we'll uncover the secrets behind 262 Fifth Avenue, from its dramatic design and delays to the money, the backlash, and the bold vision that made it possible. Whether you see it as a triumph or a tragedy, one thing is clear: this tower demands your attention. Let's dive in. Let's begin where it all started: the location and the man behind it. 262 Fifth Avenue sits in one of the most desirable areas of Manhattan. It's just north of Madison Square Park and south of the Empire State Building. This stretch of Fifth Avenue is filled with history, tourists, and some of the highest property values in the world. The person who made this bold move is Boris Kuznets, a billionaire developer with Israeli and Russian roots. Between 2015 and 2016, he quietly bought 3 neighboring properties: 260, 262, and 264 Fifth Avenue. The total price? Around $12 million, plus an extra $6 million for air rights. That gave him the ability to build higher than normally allowed. Soon after, in 2016, a plan was introduced for a 54-story tower. The design came from a Moscow-based firm called Meganom. It was their first project in the U.S. The proposed building would rise to 928 feet and feature floor-to-ceiling glass, a 3-story penthouse, and stunning views across the city. By early 2017, Kuznets was talking with Goldman Sachs for a construction loan, but the timing wasn't perfect. New York's ultra-luxury condo market was slowing down. Billion-dollar towers were sitting half-empty. Investors were growing cautious. Still, Kuznets pushed forward. He filed formal plans later that year. The city gave approval. Demolition work wrapped up in September 2017. The official design included up to 41 apartments, some with massive floor heights reaching over 50 feet. But by 2019, everything came to a halt. Construction stopped. The site sat quiet. Market demand had dropped even more, and questions started to rise. Would this tower ever happen? Then, in mid-2021, things took a sharp turn. Kuznets sold one of the key lots, 260 Fifth Avenue, for $52.5 million. That's more than 4 times what he originally paid. A new group stepped in, 5 Points Development. They revived the project and began excavation. By the end of 2021, foundation work was underway. In 2022, the building began to rise. But there was one major change: the height. Originally planned to go beyond 1,000 feet, the design was scaled down to 860 feet. This wasn't just about cost, it was also about adapting to a changing market. The number of units was cut too, from 41 to just 26. A slimmer, more exclusive version of the project had been born. Now let's talk about the tower itself, the final design, the luxury inside, and the controversy it stirred across the city. In April 2024, the structure officially topped out at 860 feet. What makes this tower stand out isn't just the height. It's how incredibly narrow it is. Each floor measures just 45 by 45 feet. That's barely enough space for a spacious apartment, but the developers have turned it into a feature. The tower now ranks among New York's elite pencil towers, with a slenderness ratio of 19:1. For comparison, that's thinner than 432 Park Avenue, but thicker than 111 West 57th Street. To make the most of this small footprint, the elevator shafts and stairs are all packed into a single core on the western side. That leaves the rest of the floor open for living space. In total, the tower holds 139,000 square feet of residential area, split across just 26 homes. Every unit is either a full-floor apartment or a luxury duplex. But it's not just about the size or layout. The exterior design is bold and dramatic. On the top is a 70-foot golden arch that gives the building its signature crown. The rest of the facade mixes glass and shimmering aluminum panels. The east side of the building is especially eye-catching, with intricate metalwork rising alongside the construction hoist. These details will eventually frame each window in an artistic pattern, making the tower more than just a glass box. Inside, the vision was just as ambitious. Plans showed a luxury gym, a shared terrace, a rooftop deck, and a small garage below ground. Many units were designed as duplexes, and the highest floors would feature sprawling penthouses with unmatched views of Manhattan. Retail space was also included at street level, nearly 11,000 square feet in total. But all of this luxury has come at a price, not just financially, but socially. Many locals are angry, and it's not just because of the flashy design. This tower blocks one of the most iconic views in the city, the Empire State Building as seen from Madison Square Park. For decades, that view was a favorite for both residents and tourists. Now, it's partially gone. This isn't the first time New Yorkers have fought to protect that sightline. In the past, proposals for nearby buildings were blocked because they would interfere with it. One example was a tower near Penn Station which faced massive opposition. In that case, developers were eventually forced to walk away. But with 262 Fifth Avenue, the opposition wasn't enough. The tower also highlights a bigger issue: inequality. With only 26 homes in the entire building, all priced for the ultra-rich, people are asking, is this really what the city needs right now? Let's talk numbers. The total development cost is estimated around $300 million. That includes land, construction, design, and marketing. A recent $180 million construction loan helped move things forward. If you break that down across 26 condos, each unit needs to be sold for at least $10 million just to break even. To actually profit, the price tags will likely range from $12 to $15 million, or more. That raises serious questions. Who are these homes for? And what message does it send about the direction of New York City? Critics say this is a symbol of a city losing touch, building higher, fancier, and more exclusive, while thousands of residents struggle to find affordable housing. To many, it feels like luxury is winning, and everyone else is being left behind, but others argue the opposite. They see projects like this as part of a growing and changing skyline. They believe that new buildings, even controversial ones, show confidence in the city's future. So what's next? Construction is expected to finish by the end of 2025. Sales are set to launch in spring of that year. New renderings and final prices will likely be released soon. Whether it becomes a real estate success story or a cautionary tale, only time will tell. But one thing's for sure: 262 Fifth Avenue is more than just a tower. It's a conversation about design, about power, about who the city is really for. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you see this as a masterpiece or a mistake? And what do you think it says about the future of New York? Thanks for watching.